All right, Pac-Manians, now we just get to do a bunch of practice. This is the third page of 7.6. It says use the unit given, find the volume. So volume, remember, volume equals length times width times height. What is volume? Got it, length times width times height. So I'm just going to take my numbers. I've got them all right here. And I'm going to write 4 times 4 times 3, right? I can go 16, I can go 4 times 4 or 4 times 3. I'm going to go with 4 times 3 because I got 12 and I know my 12s. So I'm going to go, that equals 12 times 4, which equals how much? 4 times 12? 48, right? So it's 48 cubic what? Centimeters. And for me, I don't like to write it that way. I would write it this way. 48 centimeters cubed. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at another one. It's 3, 2, and 1, right? So 3 times 2 times 1. Or 3 times 2 times 4. All right. Multiply 3 times 2. That's an easy one, right? 6. So 6 times 4 is 24. So I have 24 cubic inches, which equals 24 inches cubed. Okay, easy peasy. Try another one. Yay. So I got 6 times 2 times 3. Right? So I'm going to take 6 times 2. I know that's 12, and I know my 12. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. So I have 36 cubic feet, which is just 36 feet cubed. And just, I mean, if you look at it just really quickly, if I have 6 times 2 times 3, just to prove, right? Oh, you can see that. I'm going to take this 2 times 3 and multiply that first, associative property, right? And I'm going to get 6 times 6, which is also 36. Okay, so it doesn't matter what order you multiply in it. Don't buy into that. It's just length times width times height, whatever order you want to do it in. Okay. Here I've got 5 times 4 times 3. And I really like this one because I know that 5 times 4 is going to give me 5 times 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. I get 20 times 3. What's 3 times 2? That is 6, right? And then I add my 0. That's why I like a 20 or a 10 or a 30. Okay? So I get here 60 cubic inches, which is again 60 inches cubed. All right. Which one's bigger? All right, let's check it out. Let's go 8 times 2 times 2. It's not like they give us tons of room here. 8 times 2 times 2 equals. So here's one where I would go, let's do 2 times 2 first, right? Because that gives me 4. I keep a small number. So I'm going to do this one first. This equals 8 times 4. And 8 times 4, 32. Okay, so this is 32 inches cubed. So I write 32 there. Now here I have 4 times 4 times 2. 4 times 4 times 2. I've got a little bit of extra room over here on the side. What do you want? What should I multiply first? 4 times 4 or 4 times 2? I'm going to multiply 4 times 2 because that gives me a number 8 that I can then multiply by 4. Okay, so this gives me 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32, right? So these are, of course, equal 32 inches cubed. And just to prove it to you, so my people that maybe aren't believing me, I'll do it one more time. I'm going to go 4 times 4 times 2. Well, 4 times 4 times 2. 4 times 4 is 16, right? Times 2. So I'm going to take that 2 and put it here. 6 times 2, 12, right? And 2 times 1 is, of course, 2, plus my 1 is 3. I get the same answer, okay? So that's just proof. I don't care which numbers you multiply. Make it easy on yourself, right? All right. Let's do the last one. You know, it's interesting. Look at these two shapes, right? They're different. We talked about this in the last lesson. I'm going to get different rectangular shapes with the same number of cubes. With the same volume, I can have different boxes. That should make sense. I can take a long, skinny box and have as much volume in it, right, as a short, fat box, okay? All right, last one. Which one's bigger? So I've got 9 times 4 times 3. 9 times 4 times 3. I'm going to multiply 4 times 3, the smaller numbers first to keep a small number. This is going to equal 9 times 12. Whoa. 9 times 12. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 2 is 18. If I put those together, I get 108. Or I know my 12s, right? It's going to be 108 cubic feet. And then over here, I've got 8 times 5 times 2. Well, heck, I mean, all of these are good except for 8 times 2. I'm going to stay away from that one. I'm going to write over here 8 times 5 times 2. So it doesn't matter. I like the 5 times 2 just because that's a 10, and that makes things easy. But I'm going to go with 8 times 5. I know that's 40. Right, because multiplying by 5 is easy. 40 times 2, which is 80, which is the same as 10 times 8. All right, so I get 80. All right, and this does look considerably bigger, so Pac-Man's going to eat the big one. All right, that's it. Last page coming up.